To take a couple minutes at the start of the second semester and go over a couple reminders about some class policies and expectations that I have. I know some of you are new to my class, and so I thought this would be a good time to just remind us of what some of these expectations are and what the policies are for my class as well as for Maranatha. Okay, so just a couple quick things I want to remind you of, and then there will be some questions throughout that you'll answer. All right, so just a reminder about Zoom. Zoom, our favorite thing in the whole wide world. So just a reminder, Zoom expectations for all your classes, that your cameras need to be on and your faces need to be clearly visible. Okay, so I don't want the foreheads or the tops of the heads or the ceilings and like the top of your hair. That's all great, but I want to see your full face. Okay. You can actually turn off self view. If you go to your picture on the gallery, you can hide your own window so you don't see yourself. I do that sometimes, so you're not staring at yourself the entire class. Cameras need to be on. Please sign in prior to class start time. So class starts at 8. You should be signing in between 7:55 and 8 a.m. It's fine to leave your camera off as we're waiting for class to start, but consider it a passing period. You know, if you had a passing period, you would be there before the bell rings. I want you to kind of think of Zoom as the same way. All right, so don't start signing in at 8 because then you would be tardy. Come prepared and ready to learn. You guys are excellent at doing that already. Come in your uniform on the top, and only use your Maranatha Gmail for Zoom. And when you're in breakout rooms, cameras are on and you're engaging and practicing with your peer, with your compañero. So those are just reminders about Zoom. Hopefully won't be on it too much longer, but this is the world we're in right now. So just please sign in on time and have your cameras on. Comunicación, in regards to communication, just two important things I want to remind you of. Check your email daily, okay? Once a day at least, first thing in the morning or last thing. I would maybe check it at, the start of the day and at the end of the day, because your teachers will send you messages from time to time that are important for a class. So, and especially if something's sent 24 hours in advance, the expectation is that you've at least read it. If there's something you need to do from that email instructions, you should have done them. Also, do check our class bulletin board. There will be important things on there. I'll try to update it more frequently to kind of have an overview of the week and any other important links, your chapter notes. But most importantly, I'm going to have a little schedule up for the week just so you have a rough idea of what to expect. Okay. I have office hours that I would love to have you guys come to. As much as I love getting emails, I have office hours every day from 2 to 2:30 if you want to make an appointment with me to chat about anything you need help with, classwork, tutoring. Shouldn't be longer than maybe 15 minutes or so. Please come to my office hours. If you're having technical issues with Zoom or with your internet, please shoot me an email as soon as possible. I know you guys all have email on your phones, so send me an email with your phone just saying you're having issues. That way I don't mark you absent, and then I find out a couple hours later you were having tech issues. Okay, so just communicate with me as things come up as soon as possible. So check your email daily, check the bulletin board. Okay. On the same note, regarding absences, please notify Ms. Thompson, our attendance clerk secretary, as soon as possible. Here is her email address, attendance@mhs-hs.org. Sorry, that's a typo. And that needs to come from your parents. Okay, so a lot of you email me and say I won't be in class. That's fine, you can let me know, but I cannot clear absences. I do not have that power. So Ms. Thompson and Ms. Thompson alone can clear absences. So parents notify her as soon as possible. Please do it earlier in the day so that when I open attendance on my end for class period, I can see you've already been marked absent and I don't need to do it and it's already been cleared. Okay, you can still email me to let me know, that's fine, but simply emailing me does not clear an absence. So your parents need to email Ms. Thompson in attendance as soon as possible. Regarding late work, things that don't get submitted on time, I just want to clarify the process for that because there's been some confusion. So regarding late work, it needs to be submitted to MyMHS. Okay, so you may need to go back to previous assignments, change the filter, whatever, but it needs to be submitted there because when I go back and look through or I go to update any zeros in the gradebook, I need to see that it's submitted there because I'm not going to remember that you emailed it to me. And I don't want to go to my email and search for your name and see what comes up. That's just, it's too much of a hassle for me. So it needs to be submitted to MyMHS first and foremost. That's the most important thing. Secondly, shoot me an email to notify me that you submitted Wayside, that you submitted a HyperDoc, that you submitted whatever it was, late homework. Okay, so submit to MyMHS, email it to me saying that you did so, right? Don't email me assignments, please, unless I've asked you to do so, but more often than not, I don't want it via email, okay? So one thing I'm going to do on my end to make things a little bit more efficient for this process is on Wednesdays, that C day that we have, as I get late work emails or inquiries, I'm going to move them all to a Wednesday folder in my email. And then every Wednesday, which is when we have, kind of a catch-up day in the week, I'm going to enter all late work at once. So let's say I have 5 or 6 emails from different people saying they have updated or they've submitted late work. I'll update those in the gradebook all at once, okay? Because to go back to previous assignments, open the gradebook, and it's just a little bit cumbersome. So if I can do it all at once for everyone that's been submitting late work, that would just make things a little bit easier. There's a chance I could get to it before Wednesday, but Wednesday would kind of be the day you can expect to see a change in the gradebook. All right. A little bit different for quizzes and tests. Those need to be appointment. You need to make an appointment with me to make that up because I need to change the due date and the due time. I have to reopen the assessment. So you can't just easily retake it. It has to be at a certain time. So that needs to be an appointment. Best way to do that is shoot me an email. Okay. So assignments and late work, submit to MyMHS, email me and let me know. Quizzes and tests, make an appointment with me to do that. All right. And then every Wednesday you can see an expected update in the gradebook. And I think that is about it. So I look forward to another great semester with you guys and learning some more Espanol. Gracias.